Hey guys, my name is Matimi0, and today I just got done watching E3, the Battlefield 3 coverage, and I just wanted to make this video dedicated to giving you guys a lot of information on what was presented at the E3 convention so far. I know it just started, but there's already been a lot of great information. First off, they've announced that Battlefield 3 will be released on October 25th, well ahead of Modern Warfare 3. They also announced, which is also something I'm very excited for, is that there's going to be an open beta for Battlefield 3 that will start sometime in September. And that is, if you're really a fan of Battlefield 3 and you wanted to get a taste of it, it sounds like September is going to be a fantastic month. Not only did they give us a lot of information on release dates and all that kind of stuff, they also revealed a nice little multiplayer trailer that I must say I was just having nerd chills the entire time. I was really enjoying myself while watching the trailer. It looked like it was a rush game mode where there was, just like in Battlefield Bad Company 2, where there's an offensive and defensive team, and I must say, at first glance, the graphics look absolutely amazing. I know this was for PC, the gameplay was on the PC, so we're not really sure what the Xbox and PS3 is really going to bring, but on the PC it looks absolutely gorgeous. Another thing that I noticed, I really kind of went in and slowed down the frame rate and went pretty much frame by frame to try to analyze what was going on and some of the things I noticed I wanted to share with you guys. And the first thing I noticed was that, and I thought this was kind of the coolest thing, was that at the very end of the trailer you have a soldier who's looking up at a wall, and then all of a sudden a rocket just explodes on the side of the building and debris starts to fall down, and you would think that in most games the debris really wouldn't do anything, but in this game it looks like the debris actually killed the soldier, and I thought that was very cool because I think it's going to bring much more. It's going to make the game much more dynamic and much more enjoyable, and it really looks like they're emphasizing on using your environment to your advantage and using the environment to actually kill your enemies, and I thought that was very cool. So I'm very interested to see how they're going to go about this and what they're going to bring and add upon this in future gameplay trailers. I think it's going to be very cool to see what happens. Another thing I noticed was that the game actually looks like it's going to be much more fluid. There is a point in the trailer where a soldier is vaulting over some sort of ledge or railing, and you can actually see his feet, which I thought was pretty cool, because in most games you hardly ever see your soldier's feet, which is kind of just a small thing. But the fact that you're actually vaulting over and not just clumsily jumping over like in Bad Company 2. If you've ever played Bad Company, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's kind of difficult to actually maneuver over objects. So in this game, it looks like they're trying to put more control in the hands of the player and make it a little bit more fluid. And at least in my opinion, I think this is a good choice, because I know a lot of people are a little turned off by Battlefield Bad Company 2 and the fact that it seems a little bit less, I don't want to say clunky, it's just a little, I don't know, just moving around the terrain is a little bit more difficult than other games. So another thing I noticed was that at one point in the gameplay there is a moment where you're getting stabbed in the chest by an enemy, and it reminded me a lot of Halo, where it didn't go into third person, but you're completely out of control of your character and you're pretty much just watching the enemy stab you in the face with his knife, and he's getting the kill on you. And it reminded me a lot of Halo, where if you have the option, if you were behind your enemy, to hold down the melee button and get that nice little embarrassing kill. I kind of figured this was kind of the way they're going to be going around about the melee system, because if they don't go like this and you have to go through that animation every single time, I feel like it would kind of take away from actually wanting to go for a melee kill, because I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't be very fluid and it would kind of get you killed for the most part, or at least in some situations. So I think they're going to go down the route where if you want to get a quick knife kill off, you are going to be able to, but if you want to go for a nice little embarrassing kill on an enemy, you're also going to have that option, which I think is a very cool little twist on it that I like that they're bringing to the Battlefield series. So this about wraps up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I plan on giving you guys more information when more information is released during E3. I'm very excited to see what happens in the next couple of days from the convention, and I hope you guys are as well. So if you guys would like to see more videos from me and you're really curious to see more information about Battlefield 3 in the near future, I definitely recommend you check out my channel and subscribe. But also, if you guys could do me a huge favor and give this video a rating, it really helps me reach a larger audience, and especially since I'm trying to, get people excited about Battlefield 3, I would really appreciate that. But until next time, guys, have a good one and take it easy.